Awesome. So welcome to our power cooking class and demonstration. My name is Sherry. I am a Pampered Chef consultant. I've been with Pampered Chef for about 2.5 years.
And I'm Brandy. I have been with Pampered Chef for about 3 years.
And I'm Lisa. I've been with Pampered Chef for 6 months.
Yay! And like I said, we're all part of the same Pampered Chef family, and we love coming together and cooking. And we love sharing our tips and what we've learned through our Pampered Chef journey with you guys. So we're going to get started. We've got 4 recipes that we're going to cook today for you guys. So what we're doing right now is we actually have 2 pans going. Just because we've got all of these recipes are using ground meat. So in this pan, I've got 3 pounds of ground turkey because our family, we have some food allergies. So we eat a lot of ground turkey instead of beef. And then back here is 1 pound of beef. So we've got roughly 1 pound of meat per recipe that we're gonna demonstrate for you guys. So we've got the meat. Along with the meat, what are we going to be putting in?
We need to put 3 cloves of garlic.
Okay.
And 2 medium or 1 large onion. And it's going to cook with your ground meat.
All right. So we're going to use our handy dandy garlic press.
I love that thing too. You don't have to sit there and get all the stuff on.
No.
Just put the whole thing in there. Sherry building her muscles up.
You got to put a little bit of muscle power into it.
Makes you know that you're doing something.
Power cooking and power, it's kind of like powerlifting, right?
So you're cooking and getting your workout in. That's good. I love the garlic press though.
All right. I'll let you grab the onions.
Okay. So we're going to use our manual food processor here to chop some onions real quick. Put our onion into some chunks. All right, we're gonna put some onion in here. Put it on.
I think you got to make sure the little blades are lined up well. The manual food processor, I do a lot of camping, my mom and dad and a camper, and I got this is one of the first things I got my mom after Pampered Chef because she it's you can store it pretty easily. The handle folds down and locks. And she doesn't have to plug anything in to chop up what she needs to put in the camper. So awesome.
You can do your onion as thick or as fine as you want.
Yeah. Another cool thing about the manual food processor is I've made homemade pico de gallo in there. So you can literally mix everything in there, and then it comes with a lid too. So you just put the lid on and put it in the guacamole. I've actually made smoothies in there before too. So instead of like making a whole serving of like a whole getting out your blender and that kind of thing, if one of my kids wants a smoothie, throw everything in there, pump it a few times, and there's a smoothie. So it's handy for all kinds of things.
That was a really big onion, so I think that's probably.
I think so. I think so.
what happens when you buy in bulk.
Yeah.
Speaking of buying bulk, I did this set of recipes. There's actually 5 in that group. And I did that and also some chicken recipes. So I did 80 servings because I was like, okay, so they say under $3 a serving. So I did 80 servings for 2 different families. And when I divided it all out, it was $2.50 a serving. And it took me roughly 2.5 hours to do all 80 servings. And then I actually have lots of extra stuff available at my house because I went to Sam's and bought in bulk. And a lot of the stuff that we're using tonight was also purchased. So it's way less than $2.50
Yeah,
a serving.
that's awesome. You can use it for a couple of weeks, actually.
Absolutely.
So this is our kind of our meat base. So like I said, we've got the beef back here. This is a pound of beef, and it's got the garlic and the onion already in it. We've got our turkey in here with the garlic and the onion. So all of the recipes have the ground meat, the garlic, and the onion. So that's how you start, and then we'll show you how easy it is to get these recipes cranked out. So
I'm gonna go ahead and start that. So what I've done is I've already got my ground beef, my onions and garlic ready, and I'm gonna make barbecue sloppy joes. So I'm gonna pour it in one of my bowls. All right, and so I've got a cup of ketchup. Two tablespoons of smoky barbecue.
it smells so good.
If you haven't tried some of these seasonings, you really need to. They really make a difference.
Tasty.
I'm gonna have to buy some more. I've made so much food this week. And then 2 teaspoons of cider vinegar.
How many ingredients was that? 3 plus the meat.
But yeah,
So yeah, like you could go and buy a can of sloppy joes. What's in that can? Number 1.
can you pronounce what's in that can? Because I'm constantly reading labels because of Jesse doing keto or low carb. He says I'm not doing keto, but he's doing low carb. And so with that being said, I'm constantly looking at labels because the first thing when I bring food to him, he's like, how many carbs is in that? And so some of the stuff I'm like, well, I don't know, but I know there's some things I can't pronounce that's in there.
This is just gonna have a better flavor too. Homemade is always better. And with just a few ingredients.
Well, you can control what goes in it if it's homemade.
Yeah,
You can't control what you're buying as far as pre-made stuff.
true.
So what I did was I went ahead and just mixed it up into our bowl. And then I put it in, now you have to remind me the name of this one.
That's the small batter bowl.
I won't, it's on my list. And you just put your bag over it. Put your meat in.
So the first time I meal prepped, Randy and I meal prepped some chicken recipes together, and we were like, okay, you hold the bag. and
We
we'll
didn't know
skip
this
it."
fun little trick yet.
So yeah, this is awesome. You can meal prep by yourself. You don't have to have your friends with you.
And I will tell you, this is for serving of 4 for 4 people. But if you're single or just you and a spouse, then not only do I have a serving for 4 for a family of 4, but you'll have a serving for either 4 times or 2 times. So divide it out into smaller bags and you're good to go.
All right, meal number 1 done. What do we have next?
What do we have next? I think we're gonna do the stroganoff next. We're gonna make some easy stroganoff here. Put that on my bowl here.
Let's see, who's on? All right, you guys let us know if you're here so we can shout at you.
There's my bag on the batter bowl. So we're gonna make some stroganoff. We're gonna put some of the ground meat, which we're gonna use the turkey for this. We're gonna do 8 ounces of sliced mushrooms, a can of condensed cream of mushroom soup, 3 onion rub, and some Worcestershire sauce. So we're gonna start with the mushrooms. You know, it's always better to buy whole mushrooms than to buy the pre-sliced ones, because you know, they get slimy really, really fast. They don't last that long. So we're gonna use our quick slice and slice our mushrooms ourselves. Just put a couple on here. This over it, kind of rock it back and forth. And you have sliced onions.
It's
That
so
easy.
easy.
Just gonna go on and put them in here.
Perfect.
One on here. Rock back and forth. I do have to say this quick slice is probably one of my favorite products. I use it all the time, and when I first got it, I didn't think I would.
Yeah, same. I love it. Okay.
We probably have a little more mushrooms than the recipe calls for, but we
We
like
like
mushrooms.
mushrooms.
And that's the good thing, is you can put as much or as little as you want.
Yep.
And this can happens to have a full top instead of using the can opener.
Oh, man. I like using that can opener.
Put yourself. All right, this is cream of mushroom soup. We're just gonna add it in here. Using our handy little scoop and spread. So I'll put some of that.
Just take it out of the bowl to put the meat in.
We might. We're gonna use 3 onion rub. We're gonna put 1 tablespoon of this in here.
You guys, if any of you own any of our seasonings or have tried any of Pampered Chef seasonings, let us know what you've tried or what your favorite seasoning is. I know it can be kind of scary to try new things, especially if you having to pay for, you know, a bottle of seasoning and then you may not like it. But so it's good to know what people like. So if you own any, let us know.
And 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce.
So Brianna is saying that she has the 3 onion and the guacamole that she absolutely loves. So,
The 3 onion is probably one of my very favorites.
We'll put some of that meat in here.
Yes. So we need, we've got 3 pounds of meat here, so we're gonna split it 3 ways. And a little trick that I learned from my upline director is about 2 cups of cooked meat is approximately a pound of meat. So, and we've got onions and stuff in here too. So I'm going to take one
And
of
these
our.
prep bowls are 1 cup, where there is also a 2-cup prep bowl.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I've been eyeballing stuff.
I know, right?
And then just kind of mix it up in the bag with your hand. Might be a good idea to let your meat cool a little bit. But this works.
Yes.
I haven't had beef stroganoff in so long.
I haven't
Kind of
either.
excited for this.
Oh. When I was making it yesterday, it was so good. I was like,
Again, just a few ingredients. We know exactly what's in it. And it's ready to go. So you get some egg noodles. We can't have egg in our home, so you can just get regular pasta, gluten-free pasta noodles. Spoon this over the noodles and dinner is served.
And you can freeze these for up to 3 months. If you are gonna freeze it, I recommend kind of making your bag as flat as you can. And it will fall much easier. Absolutely.
Very nice.
what meal is that now, ladies?
Number 2. Wow.
There you go.
How long have we been cooking?
I don't even know. Let's see, about 17 minutes or so.
Okay.
We're halfway done.
Yeah, we're halfway done. All right. What do we
Hello,
got?
how are you doing? It's good to see you. Hello,
Hello.
Hi.
it's their mama.
Hi, guys.
All right, so we did the stroganoff, we've done sloppy joes.
Okay.
So now we're on to
Hoagies.
the hoagies.
Let's do some hoagies. All right, we have our make ahead ground meat. We need bell peppers, 2 bell peppers. The recipe calls for a green and a red. We have a yellow and a red. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna seed and slice. Now,
Of course, we have a handy tool for that too.
Paper Chef thinks of everything, I swear.
This is the scoop loop. So we have already cut the top off. You can see we still have the membrane and seeds in there. You just take your little thing, put it down inside here, just kind of scoop it around. And it comes right out.
Oh, wow.
And then you don't have anything in there. I can't get real close, sorry.
Nice. So, what holiday's coming up?
Halloween.
So if you guys carve pumpkins, this thing is amazing for carving pumpkins. Like, we used to take forever to carve a pumpkin. This cuts time in half. So,
Used that last year and it was so much easier. Like I finished my pumpkin before anybody.
yeah,
else.
yeah.
There you go.
All right, so we're gonna use that quick slice
Let's
again.
do it.
So I just cut the pepper in half. Just gonna put it down on here like this. And just kind of rock it back and forth. And we'll have sliced pepper.
Mm.
You want
Just
to
like
dip
that.
Oh,
bag.
we need a bag. Get back.
Smell the sliced peppers and stuff makes me want to sit down with veggies and dip and eat.
Mm.
That does sound good. Have you tried the new veggie dip?
Oh, gosh, it's so good.
I opened up the cabinet today and I was like, oh, I've only got 2 of those left. I need to order some more.
Oh, do you eat yours with sour cream or yogurt or?
Sour cream.
Sour cream.
Yeah. There's certain things I'm not gonna splurge on.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm
If
just
you eat
like,
chip and dip, you may as well go.
I know, right?
Oh,
Like, well, I'm eating healthy. It's got the vegetables part.
right?
Then I got my dairy. Look at that.
All the things.
I'm gonna have to get one of those for real.
Oh, they're awesome. This came in my kit when I first started.
Yes.
Yeah. They're handy.
I did not. I'm sorry.
They've changed those kits up a little bit.
Yes.
So, I was gonna say something. And I don't remember what it was. It happens quite often.
All right, there's our sliced peppers. Nice.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. We're doing hoagies. So all of these recipes, depending on what your dietary needs are, they can be substituted in any way, just like we did with the meat and, the turkey and the beef. So hoagies, if you are gluten-free, you can get a gluten-free hoagie, or these would be good over, even just like over rice if you wanted to. So if you need help substituting, feel free to reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you figure that out. But don't not make these because they're not fitting to your dietary needs, because it can definitely be substituted.
It's amazing. I didn't realize how much substitution was out there, especially for like keto, low carb, as
Yeah.
Jesse calls it.
Yeah.
So I've got creative.
Yeah, definitely. All right, next we have two tablespoons of red wine vinegar. And we have that here in our little mini
Easy read.
easy read. I was about to say measure all, but that's not it. So we're gonna put that in. And then we have a packet of onion soup mix. And we mentioned earlier about our vegetable dip. I think that can be used instead of the onion soup mix. So if you have our vegetable dip, I think that would taste really awesome in here. But anyway, let's go with this little. So,
I need to try that out.
yeah. Okay. And then we have 2 tablespoons of our Italian seasoning mix. And, oh, 1. Where did I get 2? It's gonna be real Italian. Okay, so we're not perfect, right?
Right.
And of course, like, if you don't have Pampered Chef's Italian seasoning mix, you can use your pantry's Italian seasoning mix.
We just may be a little biased on the flavors.
Well, of course. Okay, and then our 2 cups, equivalent to 1 pound of turkey meat.
You're keeping count.
What time is it, Lisa?
That's 3 down. 6:26.
26 minutes? And we even played some trivia. Oh my goodness. So if you're wanting to cook these hoagies, of course, you get this out of the freezer or the refrigerator. If you're making for the week ahead, there's no need to freeze them. You can stick them in your refrigerator and grab it right out the day that you want to make these. But you want to simmer them on the stove a little bit, heat it up, put it on your hoagie, sprinkle some mozzarella cheese, if you want to do cheese, and away you go. There's dinner.
And what day is it, ladies?
Taco Tuesday.
So that's what's next.
All right, we're gonna make,
My husband would say we saved the best for last.
yes, we did that for you, Daniel. So we're not gonna actually make tacos, we're gonna make like taco salad. We just thought we'd be a little fancy and do some taco salad. So our very last recipe is the zesty tacos. So of course we have our make ahead meat base, and then we have a cup of chunky salsa. I can just
You
use
just
this
need a
one.
bowl for this.
I'll just use this one. Do you think it'll all fit in there? Okay, we'll try it. Cup of chunky salsa.
Sarah, you put it in your phone.
I guess I could do that too. And then we need a can of tomato paste. I'm gonna need that fancy can opener.
Which does not have the full top.
Yay. I used to hate opening cans, not anymore. Does anybody own our can opener? Do I own the can opener? Oh, you gave it to me. Can opener. This can be a little frustrating for people who do not know how to use it. So if you own it and you do not know how to use it, I'm gonna show you real quick. So if you can see, there are 2 wheels. You wanna put your can in between, the lip of your can in between those 2 wheels. And then you want to turn just slightly, and it's gonna grab onto your can. And then just keep turning. What am I doing, girls? All right, here we go.
I had one like that yesterday, and the can was barely bent.
I
Like it
think
was
that's the
bent.
problem here.
Flip it upside down.
We have a bent can.
There you go.
Okay,
Good now.
so when you get around, just a little give, turn it back the other way to let go, and then you've got some pliers here, and you want to just lift up, and there you go. Both
There's
edges are smooth.
When you use these to lift the lid, there's a little button on this side
Oh, yeah.
that you push to grab.
Easy can opener.
And I will tell you, I would take and go like this all day long to this, not this one here that was blocked. I had a friend that actually cut her hand really bad with a can. They had put it down in the trash and she went to fish with them and it was bad. So I don't like,
Safety first.
do not like the pull tops. You can't cut them off, but I like our can of.
Okay, so next we have 1 tablespoon of everything taco seasoning. This is a brand new seasoning that just launched September 1st. It is so good, the best taco seasoning I've ever tasted. Honestly, it really is. And it's gluten-free. A lot of our seasonings are gluten-free. And I'm gonna show you a little trick. If you can't find your measuring spoon, I'm just gonna show you so that you know. So it's 1 tablespoon. So I've got a tablespoon here. But if for some reason your tablespoon is dirty or you can't find it, you have the lid of your seasoning. So half the lid is 1, a full is 2. So just so you know.
That's good to know.
Little
How many
hack.
times do you run out of the tablespoon and you're constantly having to rinse it while you're cooking?
Right.
No, what the heck?
But just saying. Sometimes you need multiple. All right, and that's it. Now we're gonna add in our meat. I don't know that it's all gonna fit in there. I'm gonna throw it in this pan.
There you go. So it's the last of the meat anyway.
Okay, while I'm throwing it in this
No.
pan, I want you guys to notice my pan. I'm very proud of my pan. This is a Pampered Chef pan, of course. Move it over so you guys can see. This is one of our new. This is one of our new Brilliance cookware pans. If you guys can see the color of that, it's like a, I don't want to say metallic. I don't know. It's like a blue. It's a blue.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh, yes. Thank you. So, Randy, what size is this?
That is a 5-quart
This is
saute
a
pan.
5-quart saute pan. So we have a whole new line of cookware. It's incredible. It's our Brilliance nonstick cookware. It's truly nonstick. Like you can make egg. I don't spray these pans at all. You can make an egg and it slides right out. Like there's no sticking. Incredible cookware. And it's a little more cost effective than some of our other cookware lines. So it's awesome. So if you have any questions about our new line, let us know. We'd love to share with you. We're just over the moon. I know I am anyway.
Yeah, I've always liked the nonstick, the signature nonstick cookware, but this is quickly becoming my favorite.
So I do have some water if you need to add some water, but they're freezing. They don't need water.
Right. So, and that's a good point. So if you do, get your bag out of the freezer and you need to add a little bit of moisture, a little bit of liquid, you can add a little bit of water and kind of wake it up a little bit. Sometimes it gets, I guess, thicker the longer it sits, maybe. But
Well, I've noticed the beef is a little bit thicker too
yeah.
than the turkey.
Yeah. So we are going to, we're going to eat the tacos tonight. And then I'm going to throw everything else in the freezer in the refrigerator actually to have for the rest of the week. Tuesday night is literally the only night that we're not doing something till about 9 o'clock at night. So I'm excited to have something in my
You're
refrigerator.
prepared for the week.
I'm prepared. So we're going to, I have already made over here. I have tortilla chips, and this is one of our cool and serve dishes. I have tortilla chips and then some lettuce shredded on the top. I'm gonna make a little taco salad. We're going to, this is my closing cut. If you've never seen one of these, probably by far one of my favorite products in my kitchen. And I've got some small Tommy Toe tomatoes here. This close and cut works great with, like if you have a thick piece of chicken that you want to slice in half. Yep, again, another money saving tip. Get a thick piece of chicken breast and slice it in half, and you have 2 pieces of chicken instead of 1. So it works for that. Olives, like black olives, my girls love black olives. Take your knife.
If you have young kids, it's great for grapes. If you need to cut those grapes in
yeah.
half, so you don't choke on them.
Great idea.
Do you want a banana popsicle?
Ooh, I like banana.
Okay.
And then, so you've got sliced tomatoes. Easy peasy. All right. So then I think we're gonna add some cheese. I should have gotten some olives. Should cut all those. We like olives on our tomatoes. But we're gonna grate some cheese and grab my grater here. All right. This is our double-sided cheese grater. We've got the protectors on each side. And you have the fine grating or the thicker grating. I'm going to use the thicker one tonight. These come apart, so you can use it like this. We have a container that you can grate your cheese right into, or you can pull them apart and grate your cheese right on top of the food that you're preparing. I'm only gonna put it on half because my daughter doesn't eat cheese. This also comes with a food holder, so that you can grate without grating your hands. I have done that before. So you drop your food right on down in that food grater and protects your hand. So there we go. We have a lovely taco salad. I'm gonna put the meat right on top of this. I'll wait so that the chips don't get soggy before we eat. But that's dinner. So not only did we fix dinner tonight, but we fixed
3 more.
3
other
more.
meals. And look at this. When you do these flat, look at how much space that takes up. I mean, 3 meals in your refrigerator or freezer takes up very little space.
I'm so excited about all this. This is awesome. So if you guys have any questions at all, we're here for you. Please feel free to reach out. Again, if you need the cooking guide, it comes with all 5 of the recipes, along with a shopping list. So everything that you need, even the ingredients that you need for the night that you prepare the food to eat. So yeah, that's got everything you need. If you need it, let us know.
Yes.
And what time would it be, ladies? 6:38.
Wow, 38 minutes and we cooked dinner for the week. Yay. So, I mean, we have a little bit of time. Does anybody have any questions? Like, come on, you ask us questions, drill us.
Questions or suggestions?
I'm just gonna throw this out there. We would absolutely love to put together a power cooking demonstration for your friends and family. So if you wanted to gather some people together and we could have like a little virtual party and teach them all of these skills. They can cook at home, they can have the recipes and ingredients up front. And we can come together one night and cook through Zoom, or all 3 of us are either open to come into your house if you want us to teach your friends and family how to do this as well. And for sharing your friends and family with us, you would also earn some amazing discounts on products. So if you're eyeing this beautiful Brilliance cookware, I know, like for example, this month, If you let us cook for you and show your friends and family how to power cook, or have a virtual party, you can earn this cookware. You can actually get the 3-piece set for $150. Like you can't find that anywhere, especially the good quality that this is. So just let us know if you're interested. It was easy as that. You and your friends just hop on Zoom and we'll show you how it's done. So if you're interested, let us know. Any other questions?
What is your absolute favorite item that you used tonight?
Oh, gosh, that's so
That's a
hard.
hard question.
Can we pick 3? That's a difficult one. I mean, I love the Brilliance cookware pan, and I'm not just saying that because it's new and big and beautiful, but
It cleans up so easily.
it really does. I like the I like the quick slice is awesome because it makes things a lot quicker. And the close and cut.
Yes.
I think those are my top 3.
And the can opener. We kind of give it to the can opener.
I do have to say the can opener is one of my all-time favorite
Yeah.
products.
It's a classic for sure.
Absolutely.
And then I also love the mix and chop spatula that you
Oh.
use for the meat.
Let me just show this. Hang on, let me rinse it.
And I use our original mix and chop for my meat.
So the mix and chop is actually, I think, probably the #1 product
It's
or
up
the
there,
most
yeah.
sold product of Pampered Chef. But this is our new mix and chop spatula. So it's got the beveled end just like our mix and chop does. But it can also be used as a spatula. It's great for ground beef because you've got the drain holes there. So you can, so when you're serving it, it actually drains off the extra liquid. But it also does that same amazing job of chopping up the meat as you're cooking it. So kind of a 2-in-1 thing. The mix and chop is great, and this is just as good too. So that's, yeah, I love that new little gadget.
And Sherry, what was the thing you had on the Brilliance pan that you were putting the spatula in?
Oh, what did I do with that?
Oh, here it is.
Okay, this is a new product too that came out in September. This is our utensil holder. This is brilliant. I mean, talk about brilliance. I think, again, Pampered Chef thinks of everything. So I'm all the time, stirring, and then you have a spoon holder that you can, but you still have to wash off that spoon holder, right? So this fits right onto, can you guys see, right onto the side of your pot or pan, and then you just slide your utensil right in, and it's hanging over your food. So anything that's dripping is going to drip back into your pan. Then it easily, with one hand, you can take it out, and with one hand, you can slide it right back in while you're cooking. And then our cookware also has the handle protector too. So if you're trying to take this from the stovetop to the oven or from the stovetop to the table, you're protecting your hand from burning. So those are 2 kind of new things too. We love all Pampered Chef. What kind of question is that? I love it. I love it. Any other questions?
You may have said this earlier, but I missed the first part. How much did your meals cost you tonight?
So what I did is I have been meal prepping for my house and for my youngest daughter, who is fixing to have our first grandbaby. So I'm excited about that. So what I did is I bought enough to make 80 servings. And it cost less than $2.50 a serving. Plus I had stuff left over that I had purchased, the bell peppers, the onions, the meat, the beef we used. You got the turkey.
Yeah, everything that we use tonight, minus what I'm having for dinner tonight, like for my salad. I bought the 3 pounds of turkey meat. I think I bought the salsa, a couple pounds of things. And then of course we had the Pampered Chef seasoning already. But everything else Lisa had left over from when she was meal prepping at home. So a lot of the pantry products you can use multiple times in these recipes. So it's really less than $3 a serving. And we do, I think we mentioned, we've got the ground meat that we did tonight, and we also have a chicken power cooking that we can get you the guide for that too as well, so that you can like change it up a little bit. I know my kids get sick of the same thing over and over, so you can, you know, do chicken and the ground meat and have it in your freezer. So
But yeah, so I did 80 servings for under about, I think it's like 250 something when I got through. But that also left me with extra peppers, extra onions, because I went to Sam's Club, diced tomatoes, let's see, cream of mushrooms, cream of chicken. So I can make this meal a couple more times. And so,
yeah, I don't know how much exactly what we did, but it's about 2 something a serving. That helps.
Not too bad.
no, you can't buy a kid's meal for that.
Nope.
There's lots of love in the chat for the nonstick frying pans
Yay.
and the
I love
insulated
it.
serving bowls.
Awesome. Oh, insulated serving bowls. Yes, that's probably one of my favorites. We
Yeah.
didn't feature this tonight, but
And a new one just come out.
yes, we now have an even larger one. So any kind of picnic or potluck that you're going to, if you're cooking for a whole bunch of people, we have a larger size insulated serving bowl. So there's 3 total. So those are great. Awesome.
All right.
Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time
Thank
and,
you.
and joining us. I hope you learned something. I hope you can use this in your kitchen. We're all about helping you make mealtime memories for your family. So we're so thankful for you guys. We thank you for your support and your love. And we are excited to cook with you again. So
Yes.
have a great night, you guys.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Thank
Bye.
you.
Yum.
Exciting stuff.